Begin with breaking news in Harnett County. Southbound lanes of I-95 are closed because of a fiery crash involving a large vehicle, possibly a tractor trailer, and two other vehicles as well. Now, this happened at exit 73 near Dunn, where traffic is backed up for miles and miles. Take a look at this video right here. Sky 5 is over the scene, and as you can see, it's a major situation there right now. Now, we've learned within the last 15 minutes that the truck driver was airlifted with serious injuries. WRAL's Keenan Willer is live near the scene. And Keenan, what can you tell us?
Really, that this is such a dramatic scene. It looks like it could have almost been pulled straight out of a disaster movie. You can see the serious pile of debris behind me still burning hours after this incident, and just about 100 yards or so down 95 South. It's a little tough to see now that it's dark. That's the outline of what we now know is the tractor trailer that hit a bridge and burst into flames, sending that driver to the hospital with serious injuries. Look at this viewer video that we got into our newsroom just about an hour ago. It shows just how serious the impact was really in the minutes after this crash took place here on I-95 near Dunn. The roadway just covered in little pockets of flame bursting out in various intervals. This initially shut down both north and southbound lanes of 95. It has since been limited to just the southbound lanes being closed. This all played out, we now know from State Highway Patrol, when this truck initially barreled into the side of a bridge here by Dunn. You can see it right there. That's the focal point of the investigation where they are centering on right now. The truck hit that bridge right there, burst into flames immediately, and kept going for about 50 yards or so. And during that time, two other cars actually wrecked while trying to avoid that flaming truck. One driver I actually overheard talking to State Highway Patrol. He said he had to drive through a wall of flame to get to safety. He said if he had driven the other way than the decision he made, he might have died in this crash as well. At this point, there is not a confirmed fatality. We know that the driver was sent to the hospital by airlift with severe burns, especially given the state of the truck right now. A complete shell that was completely incinerated. We have learned, again, the crash happened when the truck hit the bridge, continued on. The driver is currently in the hospital. We are expecting over the next few hours to get an update on that driver's condition. We are also expecting to see I-95 South here stay closed until about 10 o'clock this evening. The one thing State Highway Patrol wants to reinforce is that drivers need to, for the next several hours, find another way around this area because there have been backups for miles for the last few hours. That's expected to continue for at least a little while. Julian.
Keenan, we are all frozen in this newsroom just looking at that video behind you and everything you walked us through. What has been the expression of some of the drivers that you see in that area?
So I think the most striking part, and you can sort of see here, the burning mess right here and that bridge where the driver initially hit, there has been a steady line of people driving over that, and you just see their faces in shock. Some of them just stopping in the middle of the bridge and just looking at this scene, which again looks like it could have been ripped straight out of an action movie. There is such a mass of what looks to be really uprooted trees that were caught up in all of this fiery explosion and are still burning. That's another part of the reason that 95 South can't be reopened for at least the next few hours. They have to let this burn out before they can safely reopen the highway. They're also trying to get what could be some hazardous material from the shell of that truck pulled off 95. So northbound traffic safely on the other side of the divider there, it's still continuing. But for anyone who's trying to go down 95 South here, there is a ton of work and a lot of sanitizing and cleanup that has to be done before this is going to be a passable interstate once again. We are again expecting to hear, hopefully, an update on the driver's condition within the next few hours, and State Highway Patrol is staying engaged with us here on the ground and still looking for evidence and trying to continue this investigation. It's going to get a little bit more difficult now that darkness has fallen. Wow. Julian.
Keenan Willett covering every angle of this for us. Thank you. We'll check back in with you later this evening. In other news, this